There are 8 things you should know before joining this profession which the Institute and Faculty of Actuaries does not want you to know. If you are currently doing A-level maths and in the process of deciding which degree course to pursue, or you are at university and looking at potential career options, you need to watch this video. Number 1. Actuarial salaries have gone down over time and are likely to continue going down.
In 2001, newly qualified actuaries earned roughly £75,000 per annum, and students completing the 100 series would be on £55,000 per annum. In today's money, using the average earnings index, that should be £87,000 for new fellows and £65,000 for those completing the core principal CP series exams. However, students in 2023 completing the CP series earn on average £37,000 per annum, and newly qualified actuaries earn £55,000 to £60,000 per annum.
Number 2. The actuarial profession is a sunset profession. It will largely cease to exist here in Britain.
Many jobs have gone to India and will continue to do so due to the relative cost of actuarial workers, where they pay them £6,000 annual salary. Many graduate-level jobs have also gone to Europe. In fact, a number of large firms are deliberately hiring European actuaries here in the UK in order to remotely manage those in Europe that are now doing the work once done by those students here in Britain, and also for 2 main reasons. 1. European actuaries are cheaper to hire than UK fellows. In fact, some European actuaries are fully qualified when they complete their undergraduate degrees, unlike in the UK. 2. European students are cheaper to hire due to easier exams, and therefore employers have to provide less of a study package and for a shorter period of time compared to IFOA students. This is discussed in a separate video. Actuarial jobs are also being replaced by data scientists and artificial intelligence. This is a fact that has been acknowledged by many members of the IFOA's Council and Management Board.
Number 3. Double exams with low 20% to 30% pass rates.
Due to the decrease in the demand for UK qualified actuaries as a result of 1. European actuaries and 2. Indian actuaries filling the roles once filled by UK actuaries, in 2019, the IFOA revamped their syllabus and introduced double exams with pass rates as low as 20 to 30%. Therefore, an average student will have to resit the exams 2 to 5 times before finally passing. It is also difficult to gain university exemption from them because they are double exams. Those looking to join the profession should also note that CM1 is considered an entrance exam into the IFOA despite it having a 30% pass rate. The Europeans and Australians do not have such tough exams, and they can convert their qualification into fellowship here in Britain. In short, they qualify much faster and get into senior positions here in the UK at a much younger age.
Number 4. 82% dropout rate for women.
82% of women drop out of the profession due to the long time taken to qualify, even with exemptions. When Axis Capital discovered this and stated it in reports and other publications, the IFOA quickly moved to have this embarrassing fact removed. Even those working for their sister company Acted were keen to minimize the damage done by this fact by trying to justify 82% of women dropping out. However, it caused the FRC and the House of Lords to investigate the gender imbalance in the IFOA. If we look at the written evidence submitted to Parliament in that investigation, the types of sexism and harassment suffered by hundreds if not thousands of females in the UK actuarial profession becomes apparent.
I have been threatened at work. I was propositioned by a senior man, who was married, as was I. I told him what I thought his wife might think of that, and he said, if you tell anyone, your career will be finished.
Another very common dilemma faced by female members of the IFOA is deciding whether to have a baby or resit an exam which they have failed by 5%. European female actuaries do not face this problem because they have pass rates between 60 to 80% and therefore qualify much quicker than those in Britain and usually before the age of 26.
Number 5. Most of those that enter the profession do not qualify.
It can be seen that there are still many students over the age of 25 that have not qualified. It is around this age that the bulk of them begin to quit the exams. You can see that there is even one very committed student still sitting exams at the ripe old age of 96, but people like this are an extreme rarity unlike you. In many Reddit surveys, most said that they felt they had been conned into joining the UK actuarial profession.
Number 6. Very poor work-life balance throughout career.
In their quest to pass the IFOA exams, most students regularly sacrifice evenings, weekends, public holidays and personal leave to supplement the employer's study package. Many students complain about having to miss family engagements due to competing study pressures. Many have to change jobs to secure another study package because they failed a few exams. Even when you qualify, you still make similar sacrifices to your evenings, weekends and personal leave for mediocre pay.
Number 7. IFOA were recently convicted of racism.
The IFOA were recently convicted by the courts of extreme racism because they instructed other overseas bodies to discriminate on their behalf against women and men of certain races. They were convicted despite withholding evidence from the courts in a dozen other race discrimination cases against them. A separate video will be made about this in due course.
Number 8. IFOA reprimanded by advertising standards for misleading publications that enticed prospective member into believing they can qualify in 3 years.
The IFOA were prosecuted by advertising standards because in multiple publications deliberately aimed at A-level students and university undergraduates, they said that student actuaries qualify in 3 years, which is clearly wrong. This was a gross understatement because from scratch, it usually took around 9 years for men and much longer for women. Since then, the exams have become a lot tougher under Syllabus 19. Despite the reprimand, the IFOA are still peddling this factual inaccuracy outside the UK. Disgraced former IFOA CEO Derek Cribb told potential student members in China that, on average, our members qualify in 3 to 6 years. On closer inspection, it can be seen that only 21% of those that join the profession qualify in 6 years or less.
We hope this video helps you make a more informed decision on whether you wish to pursue a career in the UK actuarial profession. There will be more videos coming soon to discuss the conduct of the IFOA, its past presidents, its management board members, its council members, ACTID and its tutors, the AE and much more. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel and share this with others. We wish you all the best in your future career.